Hey guys, Mr. Mailhot here again. Hope everything's going well. First video today, I want to just go through some common mistakes I saw in our quiz. So if you haven't got the quizzes back yet, pause this video, make sure you have your quiz back. If you didn't take the quiz, then you need to listen to this video, do the retake sheet at the end, and that'll count towards your grade, okay? Quickly, some common mistakes I saw. For number one, people need to do a better job explaining their method. Some people say they guessed. Some people said they used the y-intercept. Do y'all see a y-axis in here? I don't. So I don't know how you could talk about a y-intercept. What I was hoping to see is people talking about the slope, or drawing these triangles. And a lot of people drew them and labeled things like 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and things like that. That would have been great. For number two, most common mistake I saw really was on A. Some people used our slope formula, y's and x's, and all they did wrong was they had it flipped. If you got it flipped but you did your math right, I give you partial credit. That's one. Second common mistake I saw, people did their math totally correct, but left their answer like this: -3 over -10. You guys know a negative over a negative, that's positive. Just write 3/10. All right. Last thing I saw is when people tried to do the x's on the bottom here, and they did -6 minus 4. Even with parentheses, they did this. A lot of people put that as equaling -2. It's not -2. If you had -$6 and you borrow $4 more, you're in debt $10, -10. Common mistakes. On the back side, most of this was okay. Really, number 4 and 6 were the ones that I saw had the most mistakes. For number 4, it was this negative sign. A lot of people would go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'd use the negative sign and go down, but then they'd go to the left too. If you do that, you guys, look, that's a positive slope. It's going up from left to right. It's going up, getting higher. Remember, we talked about you take care of the negative by going down, and then you just run 2. There's your negative slope. Okay, that was a common mistake. Another one was number 6. That was a hard one. A lot of people put a dot there at 3, which is good. I give you credit for that. But remember, we talked about this a couple times, but you can always think of it like this. Does this look like this? No. To me, it looks like this. Y equals B, where there's no slope. And if there's no slope, that means it's just a straight line going through the y-axis at 3. And actually, that's how I remember it, you guys. If it says y equals 3, that makes me think it only goes through the y-axis. If you had one that said x equals -5, then that means it's only going to go through the x-axis at -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. We'll get more practice at that as it comes. For number 8, you're going to start seeing problems or questions like this on your quizzes, because we cover a lot of stuff that I don't always want to fit on a quiz. So if there's stuff that you've learned through our study that's not on the quiz, I want to give you a chance to show off. Make sure you include stuff that's not on the quiz. Some people wrote this. Dang. I mean, isn't that what these questions up here were just asking about? Other people wrote some good sentences, which was awesome. Most people earned some credit. What I would really love to see moving forward is some examples or pictures or words to better explain what you're trying to tell me that you learned that I didn't ask about. Okay? Remember, you can pause at any time. I'm going to keep going. Here's your quiz retake. You should have this paper. If not, pause it and ask the sub to hand it out. This is your retake to raise your grade. I'm going to go through a few quick examples. For number 1, -2x minus 3. That means you start at -1, 2, 3. Put a dot. Sorry that these are blurry. And it says go -2/5. That means you go down 2, 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're right on the corner. Opposite way, up 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw your best straight line between them. For number 3, I know they're out of order. It's just me picking some. Remember, you can always put this over 1, 6 over 1. So go down to -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the slope is 6 over 1, so go up 6. I did that so fast because I knew we went down 5 like this. And 6 is 1 more than 5, so I'm 1 dot higher. 6 over 1. So there's your second dot there. Straight line as best you can. And number 11, this is just a refresher. We've done it a couple times. I want you to practice it here. It counts for a grade to raise your grade. Remember, we want to make this into y equals mx plus b. The first thing we do is subtract the 3x on both sides to cancel it out. Bring down the negative 2y. Put that negative 3x first. Uh-oh. I think that's a minus 6. Mine's blurry. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Remember, we put this negative 3x first because it looks like that, mx, negative 3x. Divide everything by negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. And I'm seeing y equals 3/2 x. If you've got a negative divided by negative, it's positive. I'm not going to make this mistake again. Plus 3. Graph that. Go up. 1, 2, 3. And then from there, you graph up 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. It's a little off the graph, so go the other way. 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. There you go. Close enough. Make it look nice. Okay. Those are 3 examples. Listen to them again if you need to. These problems at the bottom, do those quickly and turn them in to help raise your grade. Okay? Once you're done with that, video number 2, get your pink packet out. All right? Good luck, you guys. See you in a bit.